Sampath Kumar sir is a seasoned quality engineering leader and project manager with over 14 years of extensive experience in internet technology, e-commerce, hedge fund management, and investment banking. Currently serving as the head of engineering at NE Digital, the biggest enterprise in Singapore, he has successfully spearheaded quality engineering initiatives, implementing the shift left testing approach and achieving significant cost savings. Sampath sir's expertise includes full lifecycle project management, automation testing, release management, and client relationship management. With a strong technical acumen, he excels in languages such as Python, Java, and JavaScript, and is proficient in diverse technologies such as Selenium, Jenkins, Docker, AWS, and more. He is committed to driving innovation, ensuring high quality deliverables, and fostering collaborative, client focused cultures within the organization. Welcome, sir. We are happy to have you today, and we look forward to your great expert insights. Sampath sir, you can take on.
Hello, everyone. Good evening. So I hope everyone is having a great day. First of all, I would like to thank Brainovision and team for having me today. I know this is very short time, but I would like to basically congratulate you, all of you, for taking the first step in trying to get to know or learn whatever the world is after today. It is more on data. It's like, if you know this particular thing, data is the new oil. Whoever owns the data, they own everything. Now, it's like, I know the audience are a combination of everyone from first year to final year engineering students and non-technical students as well. And also there are so many faculty people also who have joined today. And today's, if you have seen the technology landscape for the last 6 months to 1 year, it did not walk or run. It actually took a lot of leaps and bounds. It was not the same thing last 12 months ago. Now the generative AI has taken over. You can't hear my voice. Did you join? Guys, can you hear me well? Can someone confirm, please? Yes. Thank you. Thank you for the confirmation. Yeah. So the last 12 months have been phenomenal in terms of innovation and in terms of data science or in terms of generative AI, how things have moved. And it is not sufficient or it is not enough to just stick to the normal routine or conventional technologies now. Whatever we do, we need to look after, or we need to look for some innovation or something which a problem which we are trying to solve. And what exactly ChatGPT has done? It made us even more lazy. So that's why it is basically very much famous now. You don't need to learn a lot of coding. All you need to do is write a good prompt. Same thing. Moving forward for data as well, data science, AI, artificial intelligence, or anything. And also for a fact that please be sure that even if data science is booming or artificial intelligence is booming, do not think that you will not get jobs. You have to be there for even developing these systems and also for making it better. So don't get into an impression that it is going to take away jobs, you will lose jobs. No, it is not going to be that way. These things will be enabling us to become a better engineers or to become better innovators or even entrepreneurs. So this is more of like just a beginning of what it can do in next 5 or 10 years. This is a journey where you need to embrace yourself for all these changes and do not be shocked or do not be basically overwhelmed what is actually happening around you. By the time you pass out from the engineering college, it can be even broader, or newer technologies might have come up, or newer tools might be in front of you, which you might not even heard of, or which you might not be even read about it also. They might have taken the world, but the basics always remain the same. If you know the basics, you can crack anything. It's not that if I can do it, anyone can actually do it. I am not a great pass out from a engineering college or a top IIM or management institute from India. I'm from a very kind of a small college. Mine was the first batch. And now I'm basically heading the engineering. I become a head of engineering in just a span of 12 years. So if I can actually achieve, anyone and everyone can actually do it. So it's all about having the right mindset, and always think that you are not going to uh, always think that you are not going to succeed on the first go. I have failed numerous number of times, numerous. But only thing which will basically put us on the right track is learning from our mistakes and having the right persistence and having perseverance to win and achieve what we intend to do. So that is the only thing. We will have failures. Please embrace the failures, learn from the failures, and stay on the process. You might have you might have already seen this particular thing where while you are seeing India cricket matches. It's always the captains say, we believe in the process. Yes, it is true. Just believe in the process, the results will follow. As at this particular point in time, it's almost 7 p.m. in the evening. I see 250 people who are actively joining this particular meeting, and you are trying to learn something new. This itself is a success. This itself is a victory. Everyone, please have a tap on your back that you are doing good in trying to take the first step. Please continue this particular journey and always embrace the changes. Try to be, oh, wow, 50,000 more students are already there. Yes. Then in that case, this is a bigger forum for everyone to actually learn, contribute, uh, learn from others' mistakes or experiences, the best practices. This is a great platform and opportunity for every one of you to actually to move the needle and take the next step in your careers. I wish everyone a great success, and I wish everyone all the very best in this journey of learning. Thank you for having me once again, Brainovision and team. I'm really glad to have this. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir, for your wonderful advice to the student community. I hope they'll follow your advice and be successful in their endeavors. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Now, let's come to the mentor for today. With over 15 years of expertise in Microsoft technologies like ASP.NET, C Sharp, Excel-based plugins, etc., Mr. Vijay Kumar Bollu brings a wealth of experience in software development and project management. As the Technical Director for Brainovision Solutions India Private Limited, he oversees the implementation of cutting-edge technologies like Microsoft.NET MVC, ASP.NET, Telric Endo UI, and many others. His proficiency extends to SAP scripting integration with Microsoft.NET, demonstrating adaptability and continuous learning. He has trained over 150,000 students and thousands of corporate employees till date, emphasizing strong interpersonal skills and effective teamwork. He has developed multi-tiered architecture applications contributing to the success of numerous live projects. We are delighted to have such a knowledgeable person with us today. I welcome him, looking forward to a great learning session. Vijay sir, you can take over.
Thank you, Sayeshwar sir. Hi, guys. Good evening, everyone. I hope you had a great day yesterday. You have learned some couple of concepts regarding data science. And let's quickly recap what you have learned yesterday. So could you please tell me, anyone, what is data science? Quickly in a statement or two. Analyzing a vast amount of data. Very good. Anything else? Managing and analyzing the data. So we are always saying managing and analyzing the data, right? Or in other words, it's study of data. Let's summarize this and give a meaningful statement over there. Okay, let me share a screen. Let me know whether you can see my screen or not. Okay. I hope everyone can see my screen. If yes, yeah, that's great. Now, you just see here what is basically data science. So it is a multidisciplinary field that involves extracting insights, knowledge from structured and unstructured data. Okay, so it all revolves around the data. Yes or no? So there will be different types of data that we come across day by day, and it is increasing gradually day by day. Every minute, every second, data is getting accumulated into the cloud, right? So we need to analyze the data. Now the question comes, why we need to analyze the data? Or why we need to study about the data? Can anyone quickly tell me why? To build an AI. So you are going too far from the data science. Of course, no issues. So to make it useful information, okay, to get better understanding. Okay, so after understanding the data, or what is the outcome of understanding the data? It is simple to predict something which we need to, okay, embed into a machine with the help of an AI. Clear? So we can also say the data science is a what? Study of different types of data. So we generally say this structured and unstructured data. So we'll be coming across what are the different types of data, okay, in the coming sessions. Now, first of all, we need to understand the basic thing of what is data science is. So it combines the expertise from various domains, including statistics, mathematics, computer science, and domain-specific knowledge to analyze and interpret complex data sets. Now, if you observe this, like Facebook or Twitter or Instagram or anything, every minute, okay, lots of MBs of data is getting accumulated. Is it true? So we are trying to analyze the data with the help of data science concepts such that we can predict something in future. In other words, to say, we are trying to give a solution for a problem. We are trying to give a solution for a problem statement. Now, what is a kind of problem statement that we come across? That depends on our requirement. Clear? Now, yesterday, I think you have seen what is actually a problem statement is, right? So let's quickly recap that. Now, what is a data problem statement? A statement that discusses what the cause is and why it's a problem in first place. That means first we need to understand why the problem is arised and what is the cause of it. And we need to propose a solution to fix the problem. We need to propose a solution to fix the problem. Now, the next level of this one is to make a machine to learn the solution what we have given such that it predicts whatever the input that we give onto the respected outcome. Clear? So this is all about what is problem statement. Now, whenever we talk about problem statement, let's take one example. Simple example is, for example, we have a cricket match going yet to be started tomorrow, like India versus Australia. Now, there will be some predictions like whether India wins or Australia win, right? Can anyone tell me how can we predict this? Based on calculations. Before that, perfect Vishwa, with old data. That means what? We'll be gathering the information, or you can say the data, okay, of the previous matches that are held with in India versus Australia, followed by in which countries that match is what do you say held, and at the same time, okay, in which season also. So such type of data we are going to gather. Now that such type of data, generally it is called as a data set. It is generally called as data set, where we gather this information from different sources. Now, whenever we say this statement, gathering the information from different sources is nothing but it's a raw data. Now tell me, if we say a raw data means it is having no meaning, or we cannot understand the raw data, yes or no? Now there comes the concept of analyzing the data by following some steps, which is generally called as feature engineering. Anyways, we'll see in next couple of minutes what is actually feature engineering is. So whenever we say we are collecting the data from different sources means it is nothing but raw data which has no meaning. Now we have to make that raw data in a meaningful form. We have to make that raw data in a meaningful form so that we can understand it, analyze it, visualize it. So why do we visualize it? Why do we analyze it? To predict as we required. Is this clear? So the very most thing that we have to give a solution for a problem means we need to collect the data. Now, generally we say collecting the data means nothing but collecting different features of the data first. Different features of the data set. Later on, we'll collect the data from that for that particular features. There comes the concept of feature engineering. Let me share a screen, another screen, where we are going to see what is basically feature engineering is, what are the different steps that we follow to make it is important. Is this clear? Hope everyone see the screen. Now, what is basically feature engineering? Now, in order to collect the data, we need to gather the features, what are needed to collect those data now. Now, what is basically feature engineering is, feature engineering is a process of using domain knowledge. This is very important. Domain knowledge, or you can call it as domain expertise, needed to collect the features to make machine learning algorithms work. That means we'll be gathering the features, based on our domain expertise, or we'll be contacting some experts. We'll be gathering those features and we have to make them as meaningful features, which helps us to make machine learn from it and predict something which is actually we need. Now, if feature engineering is done correctly, it increases the predictive power of machine learning algorithms by creating features from raw data that help facilitate the machine learning process. So that's all about feature engineering. Okay. Now, whenever we talk about feature engineering, we'll be saying that features. So generally we can say in simple words is nothing but, whenever we say data is nothing but a collection of columns, simply to say column names. Okay. Those are called as features. Okay. Now, whenever we say features means, first we need to understand about the problem statement. And then we'll use our domain expertise, to collect those features. Now, let's take a problem statement, which is very important. And in these recent days, coming days also, you can say this is a big problem, that is anticipating or predicting the career progress or career success of every individual. So let's define it with this. In today's competitive job market, individuals seek ways to predict and enhance their career success. Okay, let's take employers. Employers also aim to identify promising candidates based on various factors such as age, current job, skill set, interests, responsibilities, and qualifications. Guys, these are the few features which we are describing, but there are a lot more. Okay, so these are generally called features, and we undergo some sequence of steps. We undergo some sequence of steps that need to be followed to make features more accurate, to improve the accuracy of machine learning model to predict the career success. This concept is generally called as feature engineering, right? So that means what? We need to predict the career success of a particular individual who wants to emerge in this world. Now, what is basically feature engineering? We have already seen it. Now, according to this problem statement, let's consider we gathered some features. Okay. See here, we gathered some features. We'll come across these following steps. Okay. So feature engineering, we already discussed. Let's have one more definition on it. Feature engineering is the most important art in machine learning, which creates a huge difference between a good model and a bad model. Okay. As we discussed earlier, feature engineering involves some couple of steps to make appropriate features such that our machine learning model predicts exactly or accurately as per our requirement. Okay. Now, these are the general steps that we follow with respect to feature engineering. First one is feature creation, next feature selection, feature transformation, feature encoding, and feature extraction. Guys, this is very important that we'll be going step by step, okay, from one step to another step by reducing or increasing the features. You'll understand with this example. So in order to discuss about these different steps, we are going to take the same problem statement which we discussed earlier. Okay, so let's talk about what is feature creation is. Now, when we say feature creation means creating features involves creating new variables, which will be most helpful for our model. Clear? These artificial features are then used by the algorithm in order to improve its performance, or in other words, getting better results. So feature creation is the first step, means what? By having domain expertise, we'll be gathering n number of features with respect to that problem statement, as many as we can. Is it clear? This is the first step. We are going to gather n number of features. Okay. Now, let's consider we have gathered some couple of features from it. What are those? These are the following features we have gathered for the problem statement discussed above. Let's take an individual. Let's take a person. Now we'll be gathering the information something like this: name, okay, father name, contact, email ID, address, age, height, weight, current job, skill set, interest. Okay, so like this we go on continuously. What we say, take some couple of features and we think that these are required for us to make some predictions. So we'll go on writing like these all features. Now this is the first step, right? So we'll gather as many features as we can. Now, some more features are responsibilities, qualification, years of experience, and the education level, networking skills, adaptability, and the leadership skills, and how much experience the person has, and industry specific skills, and work-life balance. Such type of features we have gathered, and so on. We can also write a lot more. Guys, if we talk about feature creation, we may get around 50 to 100 features also, irrespective of whether those all are important for our prediction or not, but simply we gather all those things. Clear? So these are around, I say approximately there are around 25 features. Okay, as per my knowledge, I have written them. Now this is about feature creation. Now we need to get a question like, all these features, whatever we have created, are important for our analysis, followed by prediction or not. Can anyone tell me what all the features that we have created so far, okay, do all those necessary for us? That means how to think, how to analyze or think in this way. That is name reflects to our prediction? No. So father name, contact number, okay, address does not reflect onto or does not impact on our prediction. Yes or no? So now what we do now, we start analyzing these features and yeah, we start analyzing these features and we'll come out with some more features, excluding the features from the existing. That means we'll be moving ahead from the first step called as feature creation to the next step. What is next step? Can anyone tell me what is the next step? Feature selection. Perfect. After feature creation, we go with feature selection. Now we are trying to predict two things. What are those? Are career success and followed by career. Career success gives us the rigorous output of the individual or whether he has a good success or bad. Okay, that is generally called as a classification, that is categorical outcome. Okay, anyways, we discuss about that in the next couple of slides. Now, what is feature selection? Now, if we observe the slide given, full feature set is being given there and identifying the useful features and excluding the remaining. And remaining all generally becomes selected feature set. Remaining all generally becomes a feature selection set in machine learning. Now, whatever we have taken in this feature creation phase or step, you say, we have removed the unnecessary features, or in other words, we have gathered useful features in another phase that generally called as feature selection. Now, what is feature selection is? It is a method of reducing the input variables to the model by using only relevant data and getting rid of noise in the data. In other words, also you can say, like, if suppose you give some 100 columns to the machine, okay, it takes more time, or you can say it is a lot of burden on the machine to learn. Yes or no? So what we generally do now, we select the useful features so that our machine learning learns it very easily and predict the output very fast by taking the less time. Okay, so here we have one more definition also for what is feature selection is. It is the process of automatically choosing relevant features for your machine learning model based on the type of problem you are trying to solve. Clear? So I hope you understood about what is feature selection. Any doubts so far, guys? If I'm going fast, please stop me there. Any doubts so far? Is it good to go? Yeah. So this is about, yeah, of course, very good question, Monisha. Whenever we say relevant means, we should always think about the problem statement. Now, when we say about career success of an individual, okay, so we don't consider this name, email ID as a useful features. Yes or no, Monisha? Now, when you consider this, when you say useful features, let's say age becomes a factor. Age becomes a very important feature and followed by No. Balaji will come to that feature extraction in next couple of minutes. Just be patient. Okay. So always, whatever we say, the features which are selected in feature selection phase are related to the problem statement. Example, from the problem statement we have chosen, we can take age, okay, experience, skill set, qualification. These all comes under our problem statement. Is it clear, Monisha? Yeah. So now let's continue. See here, these are the features that we have selected, which are appropriate, or you can say, which make our problem statement to predict something. Guys, one more important thing to note is, as per my knowledge, I have selected these features. That means I'm considering these are important for me. And this makes my machine learning model, okay, to give better results. Now, based on your knowledge, you will be selecting or picking up some features that may have some add-ons to it or deletions from the features which are selected from me. I hope everyone is clear, right? So we have to think n number of times or n number of ways, okay, and we have to justify why we have selected only these features. If that is clear, then you can move ahead. Okay, so whatever the features that we have gathered in the first step, we have ignored the features which are not relevant to or impacting our output. We removed them and we have selected the couple of features like age, height, weight, current job, skill set, interest, responsibilities, and qualification. Guys, tell me, in this also, is there anyone identifying some columns which are irrelevant? Can anyone tell me? No, that is what I'm trying to say, Arvind. Yeah, height, weight, Maria, very good answer. Height, weight does not impact our output, but I have taken them to make you understand, okay, what is basically feature transformation is. Of course, I'll come to the next level. Interest also plays an important role, Nishant. Why? Because based on interest, okay, we can have their career success, whether they are going in a right direction or not. Is this clear? Now let's go ahead to the next phase. Can anyone tell me what is the next level? Or you can say next step. Feature transformation. Now all of you see here what is feature transformation is. Now feature transformation is to create new features using the existing features. Now feature transformation refers to the process of applying a mathematical operation or function to the existing features in order to change their representation. Okay, let us take one simple example is, you have, guys, in order to make you understand the steps, I may take some other examples also, but I'll connect to this to make you understand. Okay, let's take, you have 5 subject marks. Now tell me, can we take this 5 subject marks as total or not? For example, we have 5 columns with 5 subject marks. Okay, is it enough for us to take a single column called as total or not? In this case, did we reduce 5 columns to 1 column or not? This is generally called as what? Feature transformation. Clear? And one more, you can say, see here, whenever you say transformation means, in other words to say is, let's take this example to make you understand. Suppose you have salary column and you have salary something like this, 10,000, 20,000, 80,000, etc. Now tell me, giving numerical values which are in thousands or lakhs will make our machine learning model easy, or in tens or hundreds? Tell me. Giving these values, numerical values, some thousands or lakhs, or tens or hundreds, right? Now, for example, you have a column called as salary, in which you have 1 lakh salary, or you have 10,000 salary. You in feature transformation, generally what we do is we'll assume that salary will be in thousands and represent that 10 indicates 10,000, 20 indicates 20,000, 25 indicates 25,000, so on. Now, if we do this, is our calculation becomes faster or not? Or in other words, our model will learn the data easily or not? Very good. In let's take one more example called as distance. Suppose you have distance in meters. Can we make them kilometers or not? Like this, we can have a number of examples. What is generally called as feature transformation is. Okay, so milliliters to liters, okay, meters to kilometers, and salary in lakhs into tens or hundreds, etc. Guys, this is also our analysis only to make our machine learning model to work very fast. Accuracy will not decrease. Okay, Pratmesh. Why? Because we are just reducing the values, but we are not reducing the actual value of it. To make our formula run fast, we are making this transformation. We are not changing that into, I mean, like we are not cutting down the value. Yes or no? Are we cutting down the value? No, right? We are simply saying the salary is 10,000 only, but we are representing it as 10. Okay, in simple, let me say you something like this. Suppose we have a column like this. We have a column like this. Okay, and let's say 10,000, 20,000, and let's take 50,000, so on. Now, what we generally do in feature transformation is simply we write salary, okay, in thousands, and we simply write 10, 20, and 50. Now tell me, what we represent this 10 now? Is it 10,000 or not? Ten, 20, 50. For example, if you say 50, it represents what? 50,000. Now, these numerical values, if we put it in a formula, it executes fast. But did we change the original value? No, right? Whatever we do, such type of things will come under the concept or the step called as feature transformation. Any doubts? Perfect. Let's continue. Now, features after transformation. Here, I don't have any features to transform. Now, we need to understand one more point here. We said there are a couple of steps to be followed, okay, under feature engineering. Yes or no? We said some steps are to be followed under feature engineering, right? It is not a compulsion of, okay, undergoing each and every step. It is not a compulsion. If it is needed, we do it. Or if it is required, we do it. If it is important, we do it. Is this clear? That means in my feature transformation, there is nothing for me to transform. There is nothing for me to transform. That means what? In feature selection phase, from feature selection phase, To feature transformation, I have the same features because I don't have any features to transform. That means simply to say, I didn't perform any feature transformation. That's all we need to understand. Clear? The same columns that we have taken in feature selection have been taken into feature transformation. Now, the very important step that we are getting into, what is encoding? See here, what is encoding is transforming the categorical values of the relevant features into numerical ones. This feature or this process is called encoding. Let's take one example. When we say current job in our features that we selected, do we write string or not? Or you say sequence of characters or not? we discussed today? Very good. You are still having a confusion. Okay. Selection is nothing but, see here, simply removing unnecessary features. That is called selection. Clear? Now, what is extraction is? What is extraction? Just I've taken one example to make you understand is that extracting means extracting new things from the existing features by combining one or more features. That is called extraction. To make you understand this, okay, I've taken an example of height and weight. Is it clear? Is it clear, Monisha? Yes, of course, Maria. When you go back to this slide, let me go to that slide over there. See here. Now here, if you say height and weight is included in the first step, yes or no? So to make you understand about what is feature extraction is, I just placed this height and weight as it is. That's it. Actually, from this phase to selection phase, this has to be removed. This has to be removed because these are not impacting on what? Outcome, right? This has to be removed. Just to make you understand about what is feature extraction is, I placed it as it is. That's it. Is it clear, Maria? Yes, Mohammed. Selection is nothing but filtering the features. And extraction is what? Combining the features to make simple. I hope everyone is clear with the concepts, whatever we discussed. Still, if you have any doubts, you can go ahead. Yeah, you can use R programming also. Hope we had a great session today. And we'll be continuing this in the next session. Okay, I got one more question. Selection is some of the features which were relevant to us, while extraction, combining some features to get new features like BMI calculation. Exactly, Ranjan. I hope everyone understood whatever we discussed. I think it's good to go. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much, Vijay sir. Thank
Have
you
a
so
great
much.
day.
It was a wonderful session from you. Thank you for day 2. And yes, sir, dear faculty coordinators, if you have any questions, just post it in the chat box. So we'll be discussing them. So we'll wait for 1 more minute for the. If any doubts, you can ask in the chat box. So I hope there are no questions from any doubts or questions from the audience. So I would like to share my screen. Yeah. So dear coordinators and students, so I would like to share some information about the internships which we are providing from Brainovision in collaboration with AICT and APSI. So we have been collaborated with AICT and APSI for the internships for the long term and the short term, which the duration from 1 month to 6 months. So students can select any duration of 1 month to 6 months. So we are providing long-term internship for the students with both the collaborations AICT and APSI. So what are the benefits that we are providing from Brainovision for our internship program? So first one is technical training. So we are the student will be technically strong when it comes to the internship training program. So in the complete program, so we'll be mostly focusing on the technical knowledge to be delivered to the student. So once the students get registered for the internship of Innovation, so he'll be trained on the complete technology they have opted for and project building. So not only technical training, the theoretical and everything, but they'll be working on the live project throughout the technical this internship program. And placement based training. So when it comes to the internship technical training, so we'll mostly involve them completely, we'll make them ready for the placements. For example, we will be training them on the aptitude, soft skills, and technology and career guidance. So we'll be focusing on all these elements for the students and make them ready in all the corners for the placement. And placement assistance. So based on the performance of a student on the projects, we will be providing with the placement assistance to the students. And certification, so who are the students get registered for our internship program? So they'll be getting certification from AICT and APSI of the internship completion. And what are the modes we are providing? So we have different modes of internships like self-paced, live sessions, and offline in-house. So when it comes to virtual self-paced, so the student will be assigned with the LMS account. So he'll be getting one LMS account, he'll be getting his username and password. So he can log in and at his flexible time, he can complete the internship complete program, and he'll be getting the internship certificate after his duration of the internship. So while getting registered, he can select his technology, he can select his duration like 1 month, 2 month, 3 months. So he can select any duration, and also he can select the start date of the internship. So any student can select the start date. For example, if he's getting registered now, he can select the start date from the March or April. So he can select the starting date of his internship, duration, and also the technology. So based on that, he will be getting the LMS access to him. So at his flexible time, he can go through the whole classes and complete his internship. And when it comes to virtual live, so we'll be having everyday live sessions, which are Zoom sessions. So we'll be having live sessions from evening after 6 o'clock without disturbing their academics. So we'll be having the training technical training sessions after in the evening timings. So he or she will be student will be assigned to a mentor, the resource person from the industry. So he'll be going through the technical training through Zoom live mode using the Zoom sessions every day. So every day he'll be going through the live sessions for the particular duration he has selected for. When it comes to offline, which is offline internship, so student will be coming to our office, which is in Madhapur. So our office address it's in Madhapur, Hyderabad. The student will be visiting Brainovision's corporate office for the training. So he'll be getting trained there, and for the 6 months or 4 months or whatever the duration he has selected, and he'll be working on a project, and he'll be trained on the complete soft skills, aptitude. So whatever it is required for him to get a job or placement, or which helps his career. So we'll be training on all the concepts along with the technical knowledge. So we'll be providing technical knowledge, soft skills, aptitude. So everything we'll be training them in the offline mode. And in-house, which we will be visiting the college, and in the college premises, we can carry forward the internship program. So these are the 4 modes which we are providing internship for the students. And these are the technologies we are working right now. And these are some key points which we are providing the students. which is complete technical training. So if the student is opting for data science, so he'll be trained from the basics to the advanced level of the data science. And career growth, definitely what the resource team which we are having is from industry. So we'll be giving them the industrial knowledge and industry exposure and everything. So it helps them in the career growth. And real-time project, so they'll be working on the real-time project. So not only undergoing with the training classes, but they'll be working on the real-time project. Placement assistance and internship certification, which we are providing them based on their performance in the project. We are going to provide them with the placement assistance, and who are the student get registered with us. So they'll be getting internship certificate from with both AICT and APSI. And these are the certificates or the documents which they'll be getting from BrainoVision. Once they get registered, they'll be getting the offer letter within 24 to 48 hours. And then they'll be getting a training completion certificate after the completion of their duration, and internship completion certificate, live project, which they'll be working on. And at the end, based on the requirement, we'll be providing them the letter of recommendation, and their performance, based on their performance, we are going to provide placement assistance. So these are the concepts which we'll be discussing throughout the internship session. So this is the gallery of our corporate office in Hyderabad. So these are the gallery from 2023 offline students from various colleges of Andhra and Telangana and all over the country. And these are the stats. So the students we have trained and the programs we have organized and everything. And moreover, students can get registered to our internship program from our website, which is brainovision.in. So from brainovision.in website, students can get registered for our internship program, and we'll be sending the mails also along with tomorrow's mail. We'll be sending the links if anyone wants to get registered for our internship program. So you can just get registered through the website, which is brainovision.in. So that is our official website. So you can go through brainovision.in to get registered for our internship program. Yeah. So I would like to take the privilege to end today's day 2 session here. And if you have any doubts, you can just start in the chat box. And the most important instruction, so everyone has to fill the feedback form, which is in the Zoom chat box and also YouTube description box. So both we have the feedback form, which is placed in the chat box and also YouTube description box. So please everyone fill the feedback form. So feedback form is helps us to track your attendance for the certificate, and also it helps us to improve more, like if to understand you and to improvise more about the program. Okay, so I ask everyone to fill the feedback form without fail, which is in the description box of YouTube. And also everyone join the Instagram, follow us on the Instagram. So yesterday we had a quiz and there was a lots of responses, and we got a numerous of comments with the answers. So we have picked the 3 winners, which we have already posted in the Instagram page. So you can check it out, the winners of yesterday's quiz. And we'll be posting the quiz every day at 9 o'clock. So don't miss the quiz. So the winners will be getting the the kits from the BrainoVision. So don't fail to fill the feedback form and follow us on Instagram and attend the quiz every day at 9 o'clock, 9 p.m. every day. Okay. Yeah, anyone can join the internship program. Yeah, that's it for today, and we'll meet you tomorrow on day 3. Yeah, thank you so much.